We're back with Final Fantasy XIV. Now, where's Hildibrand? Maybe we should go talk to Nashu. Hey Nashu, do you know where Hildibrand is?
Adios, I have a new lead. Just as I promised, you're the first to know. Before we get into the details though, I should have you back to your soul container. I gave it a good scrub first, of course. Being a gentleman that he is, I'm sure the inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual odors. There, now you can listen to my findings without having distracting thoughts like, when is Nashu going to give me back my soul container? Now, as for the lead I mentioned, I was humping through a periodical and found an article on an alien abduction.
Okay, an alien abduction.
The way it was described was almost exactly what happened to the inspector. It even had a little diagram of a man swimming in midair. Anyway, the author seemed to convinced that the victim had been taken to the moon.
Does this sound like the kind of rubbish the Tavernier Truth publishes? It is. Remember Dorian the Aether briefs? He was the one who wrote it. And he plans on doing research for the next edition. On the moon itself, apparently there's a portal or something in Garlemald that will take you to straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventurer like you must have been to the moon already. You know it like the back of your hand, I bet. I thought so. It would be nice to have a guide up there to help me search for clues. What you say, you? To the moon, Nashu. Alright, I'll start packing my bags then. I don't know what the weather's like on the moon, but remember, Garlemald is being a bit chilly at the last time I was there. Oh, it's much colder than I remembered. I hope this lunar gate is close. The Tower of Babel? You mean that big spicy spire? Well, we definitely shouldn't get lost on the way there. Let's get moving. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to fly there. Mount a roulette, let's go. Oh, got the bird. Nice. Perfect. Oh, oops, I'm not going the right direction. Just gotta head straight north. This way. Yeah, perfect. Right there. Let's go catch up to Nashu. Can you go any faster, please? Someone else is going to the same spot as me. Nice. So this thing sent us to the moon, just like that. Courage, Nasu, courage. The world is in grave danger, and the people deserve to know. I have to reach the moon so I can expose the truth. As I have explained to you twice already, I can only allow passage to authorized travelers, which you are not. Ah, you're with them, aren't you? The aliens have infiltrated every layer of society. What the blazes are you talking about? I'm Dalmascan, born and raised. Oh look, it's Dorian, the editor in the briefs. Delian, Editor-in-Chief. Thank you very much. And you were friends of the abducted, I believe? Patios, greetings. Are you acquainted with this man by any chance? No, nor am I affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form. He exposited in my direction once. Ah, that was enough, I'd wager. He has trouble writing. He has trouble written all over him. Patios, isn't Patios Chan, Slayer of Gods, Savior of Ishgard, Liberator of Provinces, Stealer of Pants? How did I fail to recognize such an unbelievable, famous individual? As a champion of the people, you have a duty to lead us through this fact-strangling checkpoint. We cannot let your comrades' abduction go unsolved. He needs you, and the world needs my article. And do you believe he was taken to the moon? Well, that certainly sounds like an emergency to me. Your acquaintance here seems sincere in his desire to help, so we'll grant him special disposition to accompany you just this once. You may proceed to the Nethergate. Mysterious forces have trust us together, and thought I trust the fates about as much as I trust that obviously compromised gate guard. I will leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is up there. Oh, the moon is just as white and shiny up close, but not made of cheese. No sign of Inspector Hildibrand either. Oh, we've arrived. We've already arrived. The Empire's technology is more advanced than I feared. Over there, the aliens have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. We must sneak in below the lid on their invasion plans. That looks like Dorian has the lead. Come on, we should follow him. Aliens, honest to God's aliens. I never expected them to be so tall or small and bunny-like. How come, if I had known I was receiving so many visitors, I would have sent for more tea. That voice speaking inside my head, I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Are they wielding psychic powers to try and brainwash me? You alright there, friend? Need help with anything in particular? And this one speaks our tongue fluently, learned from Charlie and collaborators, I'll wager. Don't think you'll fool me, what with your adorable bunny nose and silky ears. I'll print the truth before you arrive to beguile my fellow men. Oh, he's the alien dude, right? He believes in aliens. Oh boy. You're one of Orange's friend, aren't you? I'm not sure who or what put such odd ideas into your companion's head, but would you mind setting him straight for me? The Albers are allies of all mankind, misguided attempts to make us live off carrots alone notwithstanding. They got to you, didn't they? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I've heard the rumors about the disbanded Science of the Seventh Dawn. The formerly secret society has in truth become all the more secret. That it may pull our leader's strings from the shadows. Hold it right there, mister. I won't stand here and listen to you slander patios, or this lovely bunny any longer. You better not libel them neither. We actually came in search of Inspector Hildibrand, a dashing gentleman who we think was brought here by a shiny fly saucer. You wouldn't happen to have seen either of them around here, would you? I'm afraid I have seen neither. Long was it my duty to keep watch, but as the need for constant vigilance has since ended, I've grown accustomed to idleness. It's rather refreshing, really. Anyway, perhaps the operates may have observed this man or this abductor. I feel I would have remembered if I had. The others might have seen something, though. Why don't I take you to Beastway Burrow, and you can ask them about it yourself? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Please, lead the way. If nothing else, getting an eyeful of the facilities we built for the benefit of mankind should help reassure your suspicious friend here. So many bunnies. If they can build a fort based on a scale, then what hope does mankind have against them? Well, for the love of carrots, this is not a military option. You see any cannons or assault craft, we haven't any weaponry at all. Take your time and chat with whoever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and not at all nefarious things to do. Bye now. Right then, let's get on with the investigation. Ashing down there are now accompanying you. Okay. Alright, you two follow me. We tried a convenient tool for meeting with your Shan conspirators, no doubt. They'll tell you Aetherites are an elegant invention, but it was really just one of the many alien technological secrets received in exchange for their undying loyalty. Think pearls too. Be careful what you say on those private calls. The Charlians are always listening. Look, they even have an Aetherite here. Let's talk to Langrid. Well, I often stretch my legs out here under the stars, but can't say I've noticed anything out in the ordinary. Sorry. Don't worry, we'll try our luck elsewhere, thank you. Fair-faced liars, to a lot of them. They're probably hiding an entire fleet of alien attack craft. Ever since we built the XIV 6000, get all kinds of people around here. Could you describe your missing friend in a bit more detail? Well, he's very gentle on me and dapper, if you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing. Though their fashion sense can be a bit eccentric, our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably. Not to be rude, but I have a feeling your friend would have stood out in the crowd. He's probably strapped to a table somewhere. even as we speak, and during unspeakable experiments. What I've pieced together so far, the giant alien is the master, and all these smaller xenobunnies are artificial life forms, created to serve the minions and his armies. Their harmless appearance is part of their strategy. As soon as you let your guard down, they take you all down like a pack of tiny wolves. Durham has some interesting theories, doesn't he? Being nipped to death by a mob of cuddly bunnies doesn't sound like a bad way to go. No gentleman in ragged clothes, I'm afraid, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was gathering out materials in the south of Laboratorium. I presume it was just some elegant relic of a new species of flying jellyfish, and I didn't think much of it. Now that sounds promising. Thank you for your time. What's this then? A pod for growing new xenobunnies? They must plan to produce them in the millions and overwhelm us with sheer fuzzy numbers. How could I have been so blind? Those aren't ears, they're psychic wave generators. They lure people close with their precious, brainwashed. I figured it all out, alien scum. And once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. What a strange and oddly gravitating man. Is he a friend of yours too? He thinks he's a friend to the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Right, let's get out here and find that flying object. Do you know which direction is south? Wait, I'm coming with you. Don't leave me alone with the brainwashing xenobunnies. Somewhere over there, huh? Okay. Let's go. We're gonna fly there straight away. Just down here, there we go. For the flying object, you may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Okay. Where is that flying object? Shit. Move to the right, move to the right, I see it. A little bit more to the right. Gotta wait for it to get in frame, I think. Get over here. I see it. That's a little bit more to the right. Come left. Yeah, perfect. Oh, missed. Did I got it? Yes. Ah, there it is. And there it goes. Come on. You can't let it get away. did it, Badios. We found the inspector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens could subject a man to such callous and physically implausible fate. Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do you see a whole field of planted Hildibrands? Well, what a delightful surprise to see you here, wherever here happens to be. My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are, sir. Same could be said of you, my good man. Is this an exemptonious gentleman's club, if I may be so bold as to join you? What in the name of a cult is happening here? Where did they all come from? It could be their Hildibrand clones grown in an alien laboratory flesh flats. Imposters, you mean? Don't worry, I know just how to find the real inspector. Cease and desist, Nashu. Use your powers of deduction and not destruction. You're also authentic and synchronized. I honestly can't tell the difference. Well, look no further, for I am the one and only Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. The one and only? I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd, I think you will find that I am the original Hildibrand. Oh, I am more than certain that I am Hildibrand. As am I. Could it be that we are all Hildibrand? How positively marvelous. I propose we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Manderville men can. Oh my god, they're all doing the Manderville dance. What a manner of waking nightmare is this? Oh god, this is awesome. Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the imitable Hildibrand Hildiard Maximilian Menderville. And this diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Poo Poo. Another alien species. Of course, you're building a clone army to invade our star, and what we stumbled upon was a field test. I do not believe we've had the pleasure, my excitable fellow, but I promise you that the amicable Master Poo Poo has no desire to wage any clone wars. And what's this all about? Are you telling me you weren't abducted? A simple misunderstanding. Oh, what a charming little rascal you are. An offshoot of the Mandragora family, perchance? Poo-poo, poo-poo, poo-poo. I see, Poo-poo. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Poo-poo. Might I inquire as to your current whereabouts? I had but recently reunited with Nashu and Patios. I would greatly appreciate if you could convey me back to my prior location. Oh, what? Splendid, full speed ahead, my dear fellow. Steady, on now. This is not what I had in mind. My word, you've generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. Surely the world could never safely contain so much pure Mandavillian magnificence. Could you perchance reverse the process? God. Oh, this is epic. This is epic. Ta-da! Oh gods, no, not like that. Mummy! Thus I have concluded Master Boo Boo has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions, while surely peaceable, remain hopefully unclear. It was only through frenzied gestures that I managed to direct him back here, and have him clean up our Mandeville multiplicity incident. Poo-poo, I hail Poo-poo from a star, Poo-poo, a great distance from here. Poo-poo, I came in search of a friend whose communications halted mid-exploration. All this way to aid a comrade in distress, you say? The devotion and determination, your touching story has sunk its hook into my heart. Fear not, my blue-haired, blue-hued friend, for I, Hildibrand, Agent Crime Inspector, extraordinaire, have attached myself to this case like a stubborn barnacle on a kraken's behind. I swear to you here now, I shall scour all of creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the missing comrade that you desperately seek. Tell me, Perios, how is it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? I have the echo, remember? The power of the echo? Ah, you mean persistent repetition. It sounds similar to the mandeville art of parley. You're saying you have extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens. How fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Petting mysteries aside, I'm glad to once more be in company of my faithful assistant, stalwart contemporary both. So begins the case of the missing correspondent. Not to rain your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending me messages. Is not a lot to go on. I spent years investigating the existence of the aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they're not that easy to find. Then you don't know Inspector Hildibrand. He'll solve this case as he's solved countless others, with an unerring perception and panache. Ah, well said, Nashu. I need but relinquish conscience taught to investigate instincts, and the clues will flow to me forthwith. Lose yourself in the deductive current, Inspector. You're channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to breach the veil of mystery. Another fascinating development. I've been looking all over. Thought you'd like to know that I spotted that chap you were asking about. You know, the little missile gentleman with tattered clothing and dazzling teeth. Well, that can't be right. I just saw him in the North American Laboratorium, and he ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, that what you saw was an imposter. Actually, would you mind asking Master Poo Poo if he was growing any more inspectors on the moon? I only created a single batch, but one did manage to escape the vaporization beam. The Invisible's behavior was unpredictable, a flaw in the cloning process, I'm afraid. Well, this won't do at all. We cannot have a flawed inspector running around besmirching the Manderville name. Master Poo Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate Mad yourself as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done? Poo Poo, the imperfect clone was of my making. And it's only right that I redress my mistake first. Begins the case of the imposter inspector. Are we playing Among Us? I just realized. Was this inspired by Among Us? This is Among Us, isn't it? But it does sound exciting. If you don't mind me coming along, I can show you the place where I saw the inspector. The imposter. Alright, yeah, we're playing Among Us. This is what this is. This is literally Among Us. I spelt my little eye noticeably defective, gentlemen. You can't have made it that far on foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area? Scan the horizon, that kind of thing. I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nashi, Barrios and I will investigate the northwest. Right, I'll take the other two and head northeast. Splitting the party again, and we're leaving with the aliens. Oh, relax, Bright Eyes. We'll have a nice little chat, and I can disabuse you of all those strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, and we can get to know our new friend here. I'll just be on our way as well. Patios in the van, if you please. What is this over here? This must be it, eh? Where's this? This must be it. The box grows big up here, don't they? This hammer surely cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. Come along, nothing to see here. Another goldsmith hammer, another killing blow that bespeaks unparalleled strength. It looks like he's yawning. The hammer stuck to his head spoils the effect though. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? Like a goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar. And yet completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people. Moving on. So, he's probably here then, huh? Godbert Manderville? A set of gently tracks leads to the northwest. Aha, in the sand, in the snow, or in the half-moon dust. I recognize those fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine. Our fugitive imposter must be just up ahead. No clones in the northeastern quadrants that we could see. It's clever. Mr. Poo Poo can scout for us from the air. Ah, I found me. Why did I flee? Seems sad, downcast, very uninspector-like. A flawed creation to be sure, such a negative emotion should never mar the heart of a true Manderville man. And there's Godbert. Scared. Praise Tal for his patience. 'Twould seem my beloved Hildy has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. Lol. Man, that's funny. Abandoning my gentleman comrades to save myself, my pride in worse tatters than my melted wardrobe. I'd really love denied, unthinkable, unless that is not my son. Oh, lol. Oh my god.
Never one of me survived? I'll not turn tail and run this time, no sir. Hildibrand to the rescue. Run around as fast as I can. I can't slow down. I'm a Manderville man.
Oh my god, this is silly. Boink. Doink.
Oh god, which one is it now?
What did we unleash? What the fuck?
Okay, this is random. Seriously.
Oh my god. Love dreaming. That can't possibly be real.
Oh, that was a little something we were preparing to welcome the people of Aether. I almost forgot it was still there. I think we broke his ship. Master Poo Poo, we kind of broke your ship. Barrage appears to have stopped. What the heck is all that junk? Please be sure to pick up your little litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone, you know. Oh. Ambassador Manderville, how glad I am to see you up here, up about. Your mother will be beside herself with joy. I only stand before you now thanks to Nashu, who stood ever vigilant on my bedside, and to Bedios, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. son is indeed blessed with comrades of quality. You have my heartfelt gratitude. To you, Master Bupu, I extend my apologies in my excitement. I fear I have broken your starship. If there is aught I can do to help effect repairs, you have only to ask. Bupu, my vessel experienced a temporary malfunction. There was no major structural damage. It brings me great relief and joy to hear it. Might I have a word with you, Barrios? I have actually come to the moon in search of a certain rare ore. By Tal's good graces, my quest has been successful. The ore, however, is but the first step of a longer saga. Meet me back in Razatan. I will explain the role I wish you to play. Okay. Yes, I take it best we make the journey starwards. We'll not find Master Bupu's friend up here, unless someone packed an extremely effective spyglass. Anybody? No, then home it is. For years I've chased after the supernatural and inexplicable, but to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time, my mind still reels from the implications. Yet I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only a lifetime. How lovely to be back on the Star of the Birth. Father did not tarry to chat, but said something about returning here with a trusted employee. Well, with no time for further familial pleasantries, Nashu and I must devote all our mental energies to the case of the silent correspondent. Keen inspectors impels me to begin our search in that direction. Make haste, my companions, for justice waits for no man, not even one who is little and blue. Inspector, wait, can't justice make an exception for me? This challenge appears to be remarkably effective. Fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. But yes, forgive me. I seem to have been laboring under a misconception. After spending some time with the Xenobunnies, it has become clear to me that they have not slightest intention of invading the star. They are no threat to us. But he is. You know who I must speak to, devious Master Pupu, and his diabolical devices. Devised solely for world domination. I shall have to investigate him further to learn the intricacies of his plans, but I may require your aid, not to mention your interpretation. I'll even pay you a retainer fee, so please, when the time comes, join me on my quest for the truth.
Adios. More apologies for the wait. Shall we proceed to business then? The task at hand concerns nothing less than a family legacy. The recreation of the historically significant, astronomically magnificent Manderville weapons. They were the designs of a distant ancestor, you see. While the originals have long since vanished, the manual containing the secrets of their construction survived, a precious heirloom passed down through generations of Mandervilles. Why the sudden passion of weaponsmithing? 'Tis true that as a goldsmith, I've had a little occasion for crafting implements of war. Why this project and why now, you may very well ask, and I shall very well tell you. The tale begins not long ago. I was here in Razatan to discuss a deal with an upcoming merchant. The matter in question was an acquisition proposal. Alas, the talks soured, so I made preparations to depart. It was then that the sky burst into flame. You know all too well what horrors followed. I did my best to defend the citizenry from the beast which spawned, yet I could not save them all, save far too few in fact. The memory of it haunted me, day and night, and I found myself unable to work. Then I heard the news of how you and your companions had ventured forth to banish this evil at its source. You forged on in the face of the deepest despair, and it gave me the courage to do the same. I took a good and hard look in the looking glass and asked, what can Godbird Manderville do to safeguard the people of this star? Just I realized that I had both the knowledge and the skill to forge the greatest weapons, that I might empower others to protect themselves and their fellow men. So I began going down the list and acquiring the necessary materials with single-minded purpose. One of these was a goodly chunk of purest Mandarium, or a metal found exclusively on meteorites. And that only rarely. I searched high and low, scouring backsides concerning with kobolds, all to no avail. Then when none was found on Heidelin, I set my sights on the moon, where I at last obtained a sizable sample. Now I say at last, but the list of the material goes on. If I'm to collect the rest in a timely fashion, I must employ the help of a comrade of quality. When you can spare a moment from adventuring, or aiding my dear son in his inspecting, pray drop a word in the ear of my manservant here. Proceed with the creation of the Manderville weapon forthwith. Manderville weapons? That sounds kinda OP actually. How overpowered are the Manderville weapons? Do you know? Mr. Manderville? Meanwhile, elsewhere in Razatan. Sound the alarm. A prisoner is escaping. Oh my god, we even have credits, yes. On solid ground, oh, far out of this world. Beyond the truth lies the weird and the absurd. A beloved son, he's the second to none. Ranger of inquiry, Hildibrand Mandeville. Definitely not an alien clone. See you, Inspector. Upon completing the quest, make it mandatory. We'll receive a Relic Weapon. Yes, I'm ready. I'm gonna take disguise as a white mage. Accept. Mr. Strand, how wonderful to finally speak with you. Your cooperation, Lord Mandeville's weaponsmithing endeavor is highly appreciated. Regarding this endeavor, we borrowed a corner of the High Crucible. Wish to base our crafting station. Would be so kind as to follow me. Our humble base of operations. You will no doubt be coming back and forth many times in the days ahead, so I strongly suggest that you attune to the city of Aether, if you've not done so already. Otherwise, I trust you are all set to proceed. One moment while signing for Lord Mandeville, your arrival. Oh, welcome, Padios, welcome. With your stalwart assistance added into the mix, I have every confidence that this adventure in forging will be a complete success. And so, let us begin with a detailed exposition on the history of Mandeville weaponry. First of all, when I say Mandeville weaponry, what I refer to is a series of masterpieces crafted by the legendary artisan Hildibrand Mandeville, the first lord of House Mandeville. Made with mystical mandarium, these perfectly peerless armaments are perhaps our most prized treasures, or at least they were until someone misplaced them. Terrible housekeeping. Fortunately, the time-worn manual in which Hildibrand penned his secrets is both intact and still within our possession. Thus, with that precious family heirloom in hand and ready supplies of purest ore, I intend to recreate what we lost. The work, however, cannot proceed without a few more key ingredients. I should like to call upon you to procure said materials, as well as provide a seasoned adventurer's perspective on the fruits of our labor. Excellent, I knew I could count on you. As a goldsmith, crafting weaponry is akin to venturing into the unknown territory. And I would place my trust only in the most proficient guides. Speaking of which, may I introduce you to one of the very best in the business. Come on over, my friend. Oh, bloody hells, I had a feeling you were the adventurer his lordship mentioned was helping out. Like a fly on shite when he catch a whiff of shiny new weapons, ain't you? Don't seem to be eager to be here. Come on, this'll be fun. like a barefoot plague-ridden petals. Look at it, this gilded dainty and forced to hammer fur. I'd rather drag me stones across hot coals than forge yet another rich old bastard's trinkets. Is that the way of it then? I contacted Rowena, hoping to employ the talents of yours as fine as smith. As you clearly have no interest in providing me with your services, I shall hire another artisan. You can put the stock of stones and coals behind us. Wait. You've got it all wrong there, lordship. It was just a bit of smithy humor to lighten up your mood. I would be honored to work on your Trinker Manderville weapon. So here's the thing, I already spent the coin in this job, bring me on some fancy bottles of Turin liquor. I can't afford not to do it. So that means we're back in business, yay? Marvelous. Aye, it's bloody splendid. Your crew is all present and accounted for. Let's get to smithing. There's not like a denouement. However, there are three conundrums which stand between us and making any Manderville armament a reality. The first is the devising of a method for working the Mandarium. From what I've been able to decipher from the manual, the process is quite demanding. Just leave that to old Geralt. I've yet to meet a metal I can't beat into shape. Oh, then I shall see to that show to your artisanal ingenuity. The second is the crafting of an ornamentation, which will amplify the weapon's etheric intensity. If it's a sturdy blade you need, then I'm your man, but fiddly bits of decoration are not in me smithing wheelhouse. It's fortunate that fiddling with bits is most assuredly in mine, though it shall no doubt be a challenge. Creating simply exquisite adornments is a task well suited to me, my goldsmithing hammer. As for the third and final problem, wanting for resolution, we require a vial of XIV Manderville. If one has access to an industrial-sized alchemical furnace, it should be possible to extract this superlative mineral oil from Mandarium-rich meteorites. Assuming I've understood what I heard of the process, this exhalatory sort of oil is key to maximizing ethereal conductivity. And thanks to the good traces of high crucible, we have the extraction apparatus we require right here. All that remains is to collect 3 or so goodly chunks of Mandarium meteorite. That will be your charge. Right then, I will see about preparing materials for my share of the workload. And I'll start stoking the flames. Sounds like we'll need them nice and hot. Aurora asked me to tell you something. Seems like one of her lackeys has a so bloody conveniently set up shop over by the Aetherite, and just might have the meteorite chunks we need. Last by the name of Hildibrand, I think. Could save some searching, but she's sure as shite be giving out sky rocks for free. You must be famous, Pedios. Mistress Rowena said to expect you, and to assist with any pertinent requests. Mendier meteorite. Oh yes, we happen to have cornered the market on that particular asset. At least so many of them fell from the sky, you see, and collectors offer top gill for such rarities. In your case, however, I've been instructed to request payment in an alternative currency. Say it with me now. Elegant tomestones. The going rate is 500 elegant tomestones of astronomy for one chunk of Mendier meteorite. I'll be here where you're ready to make the trade. Astronomy? Okay. I need 3 of them, right? So I need 3 of them. How much astronomy do I got? I should be able to get 3 of them. I have 1,578. Okay. Need 3, so let's get 3. I have just enough to finish the quest and craft the weapon. Ethernet, just over here. Well, don't you just stand here with your tumbler. Yes, let's see what the goods are. There we go. Alright, these are the proper sky rocks, and no mistake. Godward's not back yet, but I reckon we can get a head start. Bugger, this might as well be cooking grease for all the conductivity it's got. Must have botched one of the steps, but which one? Pretty sure I followed them instructions to the damn letter. There was no fault in your process, Master Geralt. Well then, how do you explain this bottle of weak piss sitting on me, Envil? It has yet to undergo the final treatment, an advanced oil pressing technique passed down through generations of Manderville lubricant enthusiasts. It'll take more than some intrinsic oil pressing to bring this liquid up to snuff. Oh, you have little faith, observe. Guys, man, what the hell are you stripping down for? Your small coats for? I should have known you were just some dictionary fop. Patient, Mr. Gold, this is merely the prelude. Behold the mighty squads of Manderville men. This should be enough to get the juices flowing now to demonstrate the aforementioned technique. A single drop of potentially empowered Manderville perspiration. This is epic. Come on, come on. And fall. Gods, it's full of stars. But that won't change anything. You're still just an eccentric bugger prancing about and sweating on things. Maybe so, but look closer, Mr. Geralt. This is the XIV made ready. What do you mean ready? All you did was add your drippings. Bugger me. Ain't possible. Don't suppose you're gonna explain this, are ye? One does not simply reveal the tricks of one's trade, especially long-guarded family traditions. As a fellow professional, I'm sure you understand. Aye, well, it makes no difference to me. Wouldn't be caught dead doing them creepy noi poses. Bracing banter aside, I do believe this puts us in possession of all necessary components. This your time to shine, Master Geralt. Oh, I'll shine alright. You're a cut above the average castman, I'll grant you that. There's still a few rungs to climb. Best shield to your eyes, ladies and gents, because my work is positively blinding. Success, just as I predicted. That right there is a collaborative masterpiece. The Mandeville Cane. That I would live to see my ancestors' wondrous forge work recreated. You've made me a happy Mandeville man. Let's not break out the puppy boozes just yet, your lordship. We've got a ways to go before we can call our work finished. Master Geralt is quite right. I've neglected to properly explain that this is but the first stage of a much grander creation. Bare bones to work primary, if you will. Aye, now begins the endless chore of refinement, which means I'll be stuck here for gods know how long. I'm left to monopolize your time, my good blacksmith, but a manual is written in a most confounding cipher. I'm not even certain when I will finish decoding the next step in the process. So I'm in to sit idle, man. At least I have a few bottles of liquor to keep me company. Regrettable yet unwieldy delay that is convened when the manual has given its secrets. Bringing your battle-hardened hands. When next we meet, your report of its performance will be indispensable. You should wish your experiment with different variety. Talk to the guy over here. Then this highly trained House Mandeville at Dresden is at your service. I've imparted to him the necessary techniques for facilitating the initial stages. He requires only a contribution of Mandurian meteorite to forge a weapon of your choosing. Letter near. What do you Mandeville folk have against trousers? Oh. You know what I don't even want to know. Just leave the submitting to me. When I do a job, I do it right. Very well then. I shall return anon. I am most eager to see the next stage of our masterpiece take shape. It's better than what I have, right? 615? Yeah, that's a lot better than what I have, I think. A repeatable quest is now available from the House Mandeville. This quest may be accepted to create Mandeville weapons for other jobs. Yeah. So now I do recommended gear, and then should equip my new weapon, right? I'm going from 580 to 615, so that should be a big difference. Yep. I'm gonna hit a lot more now. I have my relic. Oh, let's stop it here for today. See you guys next time on more Final Fantasy XIV. I think the next area we're gonna have to go is Ultima Thule, right? I have stuff to do in Ultima Thule, and there's a new dungeon. I don't know if I'll have time to do all of it, but we'll figure something out. See you guys next time on FF14.